Hello, class here, Boktai 2. Once again, they returned to save the fact that this doesn't have a solar sensor when you're on an emulator. So yeah, we totally are calibrating our lack of solar sensor. And that's supposed to happen. Yeah, sure, Washington, D.C. That's pretty close. At least I think that air pop-up was supposed to happen. Yep, Boktai 2, Solar Boy Django, in particular. We're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna enter a password from the first game. And I'll probably meet you when this password is fully entered. C. Alright, entered. Boktai data successfully continued. And we'll just be Django. And our title was Knight. I don't know what that means. I think it was just kind of like a moderate sort of B rank sort of title. But it'll give us some bonus stats and some bonus items. I think all the carry-through passwords might have the same stats, but the better ones have better quality items. Okay, once the sun and moon retreat in darkness, gray and twilight descends. When the wedge-biting city of the sun in deep shadow is then born in its wake. The beginning of the end. It's not far now. Pass through this valley and you'll finally arrive at the City of the Sun, San Miguel, or rather the City of Death that your hometown has been turned into by the undeadening curse of the Dark Immortals. Thought the undeadening would abate with the Queen defeated, but I feel it with my solar sense. The undead still roam there, dark servants stripped of life and stripped of death. And the immortal shadow that manipulates them on. Let's go. It manipulates them all. Let's go, Solar Boy Django. Dispel the dark clouds that shroud the City of the Sun. May the sun be with you. So yeah, in the last game, we found out that we were a demigod of the sun and the moon. Or rather, of the light half of the moon, which reflects the sun. And is that a hint panel? Hint panels are guides for adventures left by those who have gone before. They give you useful info for your adventure and tips for overcoming obstacles. To read a panel, yeah, you press A. Know that north is the top right, south is the bottom left, and so forth. Beware of danger ahead. Hold the R button and use the control pad to look around. So, like the first game, we can look around and we can shoot things. Defeat all foes. Attack with the B button. And those webs are just only sometimes visible. Resignation is the angel of death. When you are caught in a spider web or by some other enemy, get away as fast as possible by moving. Can I move the control pad to get away from this? No, you gotta hit the A button. Or the B button. Let's see, know the power of the sun's rays. The solar gauge at the bottom center shows the amount of sunlight that is hitting the solar sensor. You'll notice, once I have this text removed, that it's out of 10 in this game instead of out of 8. Like in the first game. Which I find mildly interesting. Know the limits. Life is the limit of your existence. Your H is 0, it's goodbye and game over. Be wise and use items. Speaking of items, well, for one, our main menu is consolidated into one menu. Yeah, like we have config, sleep, and save will eventually be around. But we don't have all this stuff yet. In the previous game, hey, there's our coffin. In the previous game, the menus were split up among start and select. So we started with 3 earthly nuts, which restore life, and 3 solar nuts, which restore energy. If you don't use a carryover password, you just start with 2 earthly nuts and 2 solar nuts, so we got 1 extra of each. Back. The limits of your solar energy! The solar gauge is a solar gauge. And you need energy to solar. And you can energize with A. Taio! Except there's no sun. But I got a map A. And on the menu screen, you can check things like I just did. You can use L and R to change and B to get back to the action. So here's our map. The first area is pretty simple. Use the items to your advantage. Press A next to treasure boxes to open them. You can hold a certain number of items at once. So yeah, you may have noticed that our inventory does not hold 99 stacks of every item in the game. The item tanking will be less severe than in the first game. I think if you fall here, that's how you get in to read these hints. So you can still flatten against walls, and you can walk along flattened walls, or walls you're flattened against rather, and you can push blocks. I don't know why I'm reading every single one of these, but I am. So you know, it's a nice refresher course. And this is actually the best place in the game to get gun weapon skill, because weapon skill is a thing in the second game. Man in hat! Careful, yes, there's no doubt. He's one of the immortals, a vampire. And he's rather confused or something. Solar gun! Gun del Sol! He took the solar gun. Still, it's no use to him. Only a solar child can operate the solar gun. It's useless in the hands of a vampire. Except, you're wrong, Tango. Django, but how? Why would a vampire? Django? And then he runs away. Okay, so now it's not the best area in the game to get gun XP. A vampire that can use the solar gun. Maybe he's the dark cloud covering San Miguel? And, we gotta think about it. Django, what's done is done. You can't change the past, but it doesn't mean the future's decided. What you do right now, that's what will determine the future. The sun will rise tomorrow. Remember the blood and soul that rests in your crimson scarf. Something like this would never have knocked your father's spirits. Let's go, Django. You should find some clues in San Miguel. You must track down that vampire and retrieve the solar gun. May the sun be with you. So, a major thing of this game is actually that you do not use the solar gun. At least not mostly. Ah, yes, the solar boy Django has surfaced. But he's just a kid. How could he have defeated the queen, let alone the count? Don't underestimate him. The blood of both the sun and the moon runs in his veins. Anyway, the queen, no, hell, simply return to her rightful place. Right then, I must get on while there's nothing in the way. Sleeping Beauty awaits your wake-up kiss. You're in charge of stopping the boy. Okay. What should be done about the vessel? Whatever it wants for now, until its entire soul sinks into darkness. Boktai 2. I thought it was going to tell me the time until sunset. Behold, the city of the sun. But now it is truly the city of death. Is that? A faint glimmer of life. There could be something alive that escaped the undeadening. So now we can punch instead of shoot. And I talked about weapon skill. It was right on this screen. We've got 0 fist skill and 80 gun skill. Because you kind of fired your gun a lot in the first game, so it makes sense that you would have a lot of gun skill. So skylights can be used to your advantage. And undead monsters are weakened by sunlight. Hit the walls! Foes with hearing will hear. To hit a wall, press A. Bam! So I'm gonna punch him. And it's not actually going to deal damage, and I took 2 hits in the process. Yeah, that enemy has too much defense to be punched when we're this low level and lacking in skill. Django, you can't defeat a skeleton without a weapon. Retreat to the eastern passageway. Oh, I wanted to say something important about the sun and how I haven't turned it on yet. It's because on any episode that's recorded in the evening, I've decided that in Boktai 2, I'm just not going to have sun. And on the episodes that I record in the morning, I roll a die, and I determine a number from 2 to 6 for the sun. In the first game, it would have been 1 to 4. But, in this game, it's measured out of 10. So I think it should be a little more. You almost never get exactly 1 bar of sunlight when you're in real light. Ah, the Gradius. It's a type of sword. Nothing compared to the solar gun, but it's better than using bare hands. You can't purify the undead without the power of the sun, but skeletons are material-type monsters with physical form, so you can get rid of them for a while by destroying their bodies. It's all up to you now, Django. Check your weapons and change on the menu screen. And select, since it's no longer a separate menu, is for quick changes. But I kind of want the sword out, because it's the only way of damaging the skeleton. Back attacks deal more damage. Looks like it was a 50% boost. And we leveled up. Brilliant, Django. X points go up when you defeat monsters. When they reach a certain point, you'll be able to level up by allocating the status points. When you level up, you can enhance some of your stats. There are 4 stats you can enhance. Vitality is HP, Spirit is energy, Strength is attack, Agility affects movement, and Defense. You can allocate your points. Even if you level up, your stats won't be enhanced unless you allocate your points, so don't forget to allocate your points. So let's allocate points. Looks like from carrying over the first game, you got 1 strength and 1 agility. And I kind of want more strength and agility. Alright. And we have 0 sword skill. Approach from behind. If an enemy spots you, it will attack without fail, but sight-oriented foes won't attack if you don't enter their field of vision. If you approach them from behind, you can pass by without a fight. You can inflict serious damage from behind, and I read this a second time. Oh yeah, I think I can actually just hold B, and the thing just keeps texting, or going. Nice. Yeah. Map B. Yeah, since he's a skeleton, he'll get back up since I didn't kill him with a magic attack. He would have been destroyed entirely if I had used magic, but I don't have magic yet. Yeah, protectors protect you. Here's a protector. It'll protect me. I think it actually auto-equips the first one. No, it doesn't, because we had cloth armor before. So this will weigh 5 more, which slows us down a little, I think. But we have more defense now. See, and does it actually say what time it is? Yeah, that's the actual correct time on my computer clock in the top right. Oops. Yeah, since we level up our character, killing enemies is going to be moderately important. I was checking for a secret chest there. So yeah, that's something I fixed since the first game, but the way that I fixed it, it caused that error at the beginning. So we got a zombie to kill, except we can't kill this zombie. We did 0, even from behind. And so a magical girl shows up! Zombies are undead monsters. You can't defeat them without the sun's power. What are you thinking, eh? Sun boy losing his solar gun? Jeez. You shouldn't be satisfied staying as knight. Eh? You crying? Think crying's gonna help? Even if it's raining cats and dogs? Sunflower holds its head up high. Here, I'll lend you this. Now cheer up, Kay. You ready? I'm ready. The victory theme. You got the soul device! That glove's the soul device. It can add the property of enchantment to any weapon by using the sun's power. It's one amazing magic machine. But for enchantment, you're gonna need different types of moonlight magic. How come a solar machine needs moonlight magic, you ask? It's not that I don't know. I surely do. Don't worry about all these details. Just use it. Can't use magic? You really ain't cut out for all this. You sure you're the solar boy? Surely you can use easy stuff like enchantment soul, eh? Alright, I'm doing some bloody favors. Bloody enough to please them vampires. You learned the moonlight magic, enchantment soul. Listen up, Kay. To use magic, you gotta equip stuff first on the menu screen. Then your equip magic shows up at the bottom left of the screen, Kay? You can switch enchantment magic on and off using the L button. When you attack using a weapon with enchantment on, the attack becomes a property attack, Kay? Magic lowers your energy, so watch yourself and don't forget solar charging. Rest is up to you, Kay? I'm going to the mall. Don't be long, alright? Bye! So, that happened. And, it's already turned on. And now we, like, deal damage with the power of the sun. There's moonlight magic and soul device. Well, you'll be able to purify the undead with it. You still have much to learn before facing immortals, but we can't be picky. Thank goodness that girl, and the way she talks. She said she'd be waiting at the mall. Go to Sun Avenue in the heart of the city. Carry on to the north, Django. So yeah, I can turn it off. Attacking with it on costs 5 energy. And, so you ventured outside. Let me explain. You'll need sunlight to restore your energy, but if you're exposed to very strong sunlight or outside for too long, you'll run the risk of overheating both the soul device and yourself. Just like the overheat mechanism on Gundel Soul. If that happens, obviously you won't be able to carry on with your adventure. So if you see the overheat alert appear on the solar gauge, make sure you get into the sun. Yeah. Or get out of the sun. What am I saying? Man, I'm not gonna be able to kill very many things this episode. We've reached them all. I'll turn my spell off. Huh, made it, did you, Squirt? I suppose you are a solar boy. Hey, take care of the rental fee for the soul device in the solar bank, eh? Yeah, about $1 million should do it. What? Got no cash? Well, that's just typical now, ain't it? Anyway, I reckon this will help you out. You can borrow energy whenever you want, but watch out, because you'll have to pay it back, okay? Better use it carefully. Go ask over at Dark Loans if you want to know more, alright? You got the dark card! I think it's a key item rather than taking actual space. Ah, the way she speaks is familiar. If I'm not mistaken, Sunflower Girl, isn't it? You're Master Otenko, Messenger of the Sun? It's an honor to meet you. I'm the Star Reader, Zazzy. Sunflower Girl is the name the mistress used in her youth. Not that I can begin to imagine the mistress at my age. She saved the world with Red Ringo, the strongest vampire hunter. Came here because of her star reading to see the end of the world for myself. The end of the world? Is that what she predicted? That's right. So, you know, good times, sunshine and happiness in Boktai. Well, oh, hey, it's the exact thing that was the intro to the game. About deep shadows and the wedge, the beginning of the end. That vampire, what on earth is going on in this place? What could that deep shadow be? Oh yeah, you're Solar Boy, so you should be able to help me out. Violet Scramps went off looking for something, but he ain't come back, see? Now, I can't be letting a little kid like this be all upset, right? So it's about you go off and bring the old man back, okay? Who's this little girl? Amazing that she survived through all the undeadening in this place. Probably thanks to the City of Sun's barrier. I don't know, though. Violet Scramps is the one to ask about all that. That old man happens to be Steel Smith, you know? Smith? He's alive? Oh, yeah. That's why you've got to go save him, alright? Steel Smith. He used to be an excellent gunsmith. People called him the Gun Master. He's the man that taught your father, Ringo, the great vampire hunter, about guns. He's sure to have some idea what's causing all this strange stuff here. And he headed to the cathedral just northwest of here, based on the star reading. You can go there yourself, but you're supposed to be watching the barrier, see? The barrier that protects the City of the Sun's getting weaker. Don't know how much you can do to help, but you'll be trying. Look, that's Soilon's flame! Oh, she found it a while ago. Django, was it? Go ahead and take it as payment for saving her Gramps. With that, you'll be able to use Enchantment Flame! Got it? That costs 10. Twice as much as Enchantment Soul. Moonlight Magic, Enchantment Flame. If that lens was just lying around, does that mean he's close? But first things first, we'd better find Smith. Let's head for the cathedral. I guess let's talk to people. Oh, forgot to tell you left some solar bamboo on the first floor of that inn to recover some life. Use it by attacking it. Okay. Really hope Smith's alright. Let's head for the cathedral in the northwest. So let's see, the inn is one of these buildings. Oh. You don't have much to say. It's in the warehouse, but there's no key, so it won't open. Marcelo of 6th Avenue. Okay, people are missing. Yeah, this is the inn. It's just one of these crystals. Okay, so, I should probably explain about Moonlight Magic. Moonlight Magic is magic that costs energy. Sun Magic, or Solar Magic, is magic that's powered based on how much sun is currently hitting the sensor, and it doesn't matter how much energy you have, it doesn't cost any. So, that's the distinction. There's also Darkness Magic in this game. But it also costs energy like Moonlight Magic. Oh, it's where the Solar Tree used to be, but what a terrible scar we're left with. Solar Tree was a shrine to all life in the world and contained the power to use the sun's energy to purify the land. Solar Tree was taken away by the City of Death, Istrakhan. Their earthly maiden Lita brought it back to life. The land there was purified, but here in San Miguel, there's something preventing that from happening. If we don't find out what that is, there's no hope for the City of the Sun. So eventually, the game will be less about talking and more about action. Also, I would say that this game has less of a stealth focus than the first, but it's still good. Yeah, this is a key item. Doesn't take our valuable actual space. Ah, that must be the cathedral to the northwest, because north is up and right. Is there a compass rose anywhere? Ah, yeah, there totally is. I guess we can't use the paths that were marked as blocked off. So we'll probably at least start the cathedral. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to turn the sun on. I was just hitting L, and, yeah. Can't go that way, because there's a block. L and a direction is still how you control the solar meter, except instead of based on tapping it, it's based on, holding the button. So I can fill or empty the solar meter faster than in the first game. Or at least more easily. Cathedral should be through here. I wonder where the smith could be. Okay, so I'll fight them the fair way. Without turning on the sunlight. Ow. I wonder if I can damage them without sun. Because the one earlier that we needed sun for was purple. Yeah, nice. I guess I do have some consumables that I could use for some more sun. Like that one. Oh, wait. That was not how you solved the puzzle. I wasn't really thinking about solving a puzzle, though, because I thought there was more space to push it. Alright, health. Oh, I could burn this. No, I can't. I'm just wasting all my energy. Interesting that switching to a spell also turns it on. Oh, accidentally turned some sunlight on. I'm not allowed sunlight on the Friday episodes. Or wait. No, the Thursday episodes. I forgot what day I upload this on, apparently. So that was a cat. Because why wouldn't there be a cat here? Oh, hey. Bird. Hey, level up. And I dropped a thing. That's nice. Wow. That was some expert playing there. Let's spend our stats. Yeah, cost 10 adds the power of fire flame property to a weapon. You can't enchantment your fist. Oh, I still have one more stat point. Alright. Map A of the cathedral. We had map A of the city before. And that invincibility that they get. Interesting. If I push that there, then it'll be there for later, I think. I don't see how I could have actually solved this in any better way. Can I? No, I can't walk on that. Ah! There's a spell that would make this lily pad walkable. Ow. Yeah, the basic blocks are a little more dangerous than they were in the first game. Like, their projectile deals immediate damage instead of being easily shaken off. Yeah, the first game, the only reason I ever would have had to push L was grenades. Oh, that box is still there. Oh, actually, it would have been impossible to get by here. Break blocks. You can break movable... Oh, with hammers! I need a hammer. Yeah, I had to push it out that far. If the room had reset by leaving it, though, then I could have, like, gone the other way. Anyway, maybe I should look at my map. Wow. There are multiple floors. I guess I was going the right way. Wait, there's room off to the left here? Oh, if I had the grow plants ability. Ow. Oh, sword skill up. Let's see, so I need a key for this. Circle is written on the door. Need a key. Okay, so maybe there was something I could do in this side room if I just solved it better. I didn't see a reasonable way to push these blocks, though. Yeah, because the only possible way I can push this block here is up and right. Oh, wait, I got it. I am bad at video games. But, you know, we eventually got it. Oh, club. That's a hammer type weapon. It wields a lot of power but can leave you open to attack. Be careful. Can break wooden boxes. Can't break the stone blocks yet. I think I need enchantment air to do that. Let's quick change to it. Yep. So this is a kind of slow attack. I guess I should try it out on an enemy anyway. I forget how it compares in damage. Maybe I can actually look at its stats on the menu. That would be an idea. Power 5, power 11. Oh! My attack power with each weapon is shown in the upper, or under my energy. 14 with a sword, 20 with a hammer, 9 with fist. There. Banana? I don't actually remember what the banana does. Enhances strength. Okay, it's an attack power boost. Oh, we're coming up on time. I want to hit something with this hammer, though. When all the false tombs are exposed, the path will open. A ferocious gravekeeper guards the true tombs. Beware. Oh! So how do I tell? Can I inspect them with A or anything? Well, I'm definitely confused. I think actually it's like the, I think it might be like Earthbound confusion, where every so often it rotates again. I might just have to try all the graves. Let's see, so right is down and left. Up is down and right. Left is up and... Oh, whoa. There's a dog there. Let's not anger him. Okay, it doesn't seem to actually rotate around more times. Just every time you get confused, it can change, I guess. Or maybe not. It's being pretty consistent. It's still kind of confusing to play like this. Ah! Figured it out. I wonder if there were like flowers or something that could tip me off. But I solved it my way. Yeah, it's definitely some weird rotation, but not backwards. I think I just kept refreshing the same randomized stuff, even. Oh. Oh yeah, that's the actual amount of solar energy the bank has in it. Rather than, how many bars of solar energy it has in it. Use a weight. Activate weight switches by activating them. I think there's some way I can see... Yeah, if I hold select here, it speeds up the text and I can see my actual stats. I have 100 life and 150 energy. Alright. I'm gonna hit the ghoul. Boom! I don't think that's actually enough extra damage to be worth it over using the sword. Considering the drop in attack speed. I don't know, maybe it was worth it. I don't know why I'm killing everything here. I guess because I want level ups. That's a pretty good reason. Okay, and I want to try the hammer, and once you've hit something, you should finish it off, because you're wasting damage done for the purpose of getting experience. Anyway, yeah. I should save my game, and next time we'll pick up adventuring through the cathedral from here, and we'll probably have some sunlight, because it'll be a Saturday morning recording instead of a Wednesday evening recording. So, yeah. See ya!